Hi, I'm Wendy. Welcome to Empty Nest Creations. I'm the owner and creator here. And today I just wanted to bring you a real quick thrift haul, show you some of the things that I've been shopping and buying this week. And several of these items I purchased with specific projects in mind. And so we'll talk about those as we go through. I'm just going to show you, I don't have a whole lot today, and I'm just going to kind of show you in the order that, that I got them in. So the first place that I shopped at was Habitat for Humanity. And I really like our little Habitat for Humanity store here in our area. And so one of the things I got was this little picture holder, and I see these all the time at the thrift stores, and I probably would never use it like this because it's just if you put pictures on it like this, they're going to get in the way of each other. But these are great to cut off and use in other projects. So if you've got an idea of how you would use this or these individual little photo holders, share that in the comments below and let me know what you would do with them or what you have done with them. Share a picture of a project maybe you've done with them. But those are really fun. And there's no like March prices at our Habitat for Humanity restore. You just take your stuff up to the front and they give you a price for everything. So total, I paid $10 for everything I bought, and so it averaged out to be like $2.50 a piece for each item. And one of the items I've already upcycled, and I'll show you that in a minute. The next item that I got at the Habitat for Humanity restore were these pillows. So these are cross-stitched pillows, and it's a set. So here's the second one. Really pretty. Butterflies. The colors make me think moths, but they're the wings look more like butterflies. But I thought these were really, really pretty. And for $2.50 each, it was a really good deal. They're really well made. Not sure how old they are, but I would probably think somewhere like around the 80s that they were made. But these were really pretty, so I really like those. The third thing I got, and I'm going to have to grab it from over here because I'm using it. So in the back section of the restore, they have tile and cabinets and just other project pieces. And they have a lot of the natural stone tiles. And I had a quarter round one, like a circle that was cut into quarters. And I made a riser out of it and used it in my booth, and it sold. And so I went back to look for another piece, and they didn't have the quarter round, but they had this one. It's just a rectangle. It's really pretty, natural stone. And I put feet on the bottom. So these are just those candle holders that you can get at any craft store. You can order them on Amazon. I actually thrifted these, and they were in a bag with had a bunch of these little feet and some wooden napkin ring holders that I paid a couple of dollars for. So I made this little riser, and I'm using it on our side table to hold a digital picture frame to raise it up a little bit. Purchased it to go in my booth to replace the other one, but I'm using it here instead. So the next place I went was Goodwill, and I got several things at Goodwill. It's the only other place that I went this week. And so the first thing I got was this mirror. It's just a square mirror. This is not super vintage. I don't know that it's really old at all, but I like the size, and I like the frame. And it was $1.99. So of course it needs to be cleaned. I haven't cleaned any of these things up, but it was a good price, good size, and so I got that. And I got this wood piece. It's like a little, it's got a hole here to hang it. So I guess you could hang it on the wall, but it's really heavy. So I would probably just use it as a display piece on top of a piece of furniture. A little shelf that you can put things on. This was $4.99. I really like that. I like wood pieces. I think we've talked about that before. Now these I got with a specific project in mind. They're just two little wooden bowls. I'm not sure what these were intended for. Maybe like if you had a party, maybe put nuts or something like that in them on your table. But I got some of IOD's paint inlays, and I'm gonna try those for the first time. And so I got these. I thought these would be really cute and an easy project to put a paint inlay on. So these were $1.99 each. And so we're gonna do a little craft project with those. And then I got this stool. Now I really like to have little stools in my booth. They're great to sit on top of furniture, and you can display different pieces on them. And this one, I really like these types of stools because they also make a little chair for a child. These are for children. And so you can raise this up and a child can sit on it. And then you can fold it down and it makes a little step stool. But when you put this on a piece of furniture, like a dresser or like on a countertop, it makes a nice little riser to display things on as well. And this was $4.99. I will probably paint this, and it will go in my booth. Alright, the next thing I got at the Goodwill was this little wreath. Plain, simple little greenery is always great to have to display in your home. You can, put it on the door. You can put it on, like, I used to have a window on this wall back here, and so I always have a wreath hanging on that window. But these are just great. You can hang it on a mirror as well, or lay it flat and put a candle in the middle. These are really pretty to put on a riser as well. And this one was $2.99. I thought that was a really good deal. Great price. Just as simple. It's got a little grapevine wreath in the back. And so this will be really pretty to display in your home. Alright, then I found these little terracotta pots. There's 5 of these, and they were $1.99. So it was a really good price, and I just love to have little terracotta pots to display. I'm not sure what this tape is doing to the finish. I may have to do a little cleanup on these, but these were great, and I just love to have the little terracotta pots to use as displays. These are new, these are not old, but they're really cute. Okay, so next is this cute little bunny rabbit. He's got a couple little carrots over here. It's a little candle holder. This is really, really cute. I thought this was adorable. It says It's marked on the back with 2000, and it says it looks like TELLEM Stain or Stein. And then on the bottom, it's got a it says Stone Bunny Ink, and it's got a website. And a number. Bunny, she. I can't read all that. But I just thought this was precious, really, really cute, and it was 99 cents. Super cute. Got a little umbrella. I just thought that was adorable. So that came home with me. The next little figurine I got was this little puppy dog. So cute. This is a Homeco dog, and this was it did not have a price on it, so she charged me 99 cents, but I just thought this was adorable. So cute. And these little figurines are really cute to just, stick in the display, to put under a cloche in your display. Super cute. And then I just have a thing for chickens. So this is a little, it's a salt and pepper shaker. I can't remember which ones have 2 holes and which ones have 3. I don't remember if it's the salt or the pepper. But anyway, this one has the 2 holes. It's just the one. And it is marked Germany on the bottom. I don't know if you can see that. It has a cork stopper. So this is pretty old. But I thought that was really cute. And again, just sweet to put in a little display or under a cloche. And I have a lot of smaller cloches. So finding these little items to stick in there, super cute. And again, this was 99 cents. Now this last figurine, I did not intend to purchase it, but as I was looking at something else, it fell off the shelf, and I didn't knock it off, but I guess when I moved something else, it just fell. So, and it broke, and so I bought it. I'm not, it was 99 cents, but it's a little ballerina, and so I was, trying to figure out how she goes back on there. So I can glue her back together. It's just a little ballerina figurine, but I was thinking last night of how I could upcycle her, make her something, cute, hide that she's been broken, do a little repair to her, and make her something cute to put in a display as well. But yeah, that's just a resin piece. And then I got this duck. Super cute little duck. Thought it was a planter. It's got this nice opening right here. But as I was putting it in the car, I noticed, I don't know if you can see, right here it's got this little hole. So I think that it was probably for holding a toilet brush. It's the only thing I can think of that would need this little slot right here. But planter, it's going to be cute little duck planter. It is very dirty. It is a little damaged. One of its little feet got broken, but I plan to paint this. There are no markings on it, but I just thought this was really cute. So it'll get a paint job, a nice new finish, and then we'll put a pretty plant coming out the back, and I think that'll be really cute. All right, and then the last thing I got, and I did go to one other place. This came from Prattville Pickers, and I stopped in there to buy some paint, and found this. This originally came from Hobby Lobby. It was $3.99 at Pickers, and it's just the galvanized tin with a little bottle holder, and I'm going to do something with this. The tin is not super popular anymore, but I thought we could paint this up and maybe use a paint inlay on it, and bring it into the more cottage core kind of look, granny chic look. They did put a little jute hanger on here. It's got some of these little rings that you can hang it by. I will probably shorten this jute hanger and leave it on there because it just makes it easier to hang on one nail or screw rather than trying to put 2 holes in the wall. But yeah, this was super cute for $3.99. Originally it was, I don't know if you can see that, it was originally $13.99 at Hobby Lobby, but we're gonna decorate this and make it pretty, and we can put some little flowers in here. So I thought that was really, really cute. And it also got me thinking about some other metal trays that I have, and how we can do something similar with those. So we'll probably do a video on that and see what we can do to add some vases or bottles to some other trays that need to be upcycled. But that's it for this haul. Thank you for joining me today. As always, if you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing to my channel. If you've already subscribed, thank you so much. Also, leave me some comments below. Let me know what you would do with these items. If you've got anything similar, especially these picture holders, if you've done something with these in the past, or if you have an idea of what you would do with them, share that with me in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. We all, learn from one another and get inspired by others. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. But we'll be doing something with these coming up soon. And again, like and share and comment below. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.